I believe that every woman should cheat on their boyfriend or their partner before they get married.
In life, especially when making very monumental decisions, you have to enter into these decisions with a serious mindset. And it would be best that you do everything that you possibly can to plan and to make sure that this situation works out well. Well, that is if you are a reasonable individual. And so the video that we're about to get into, in my opinion, is anything but that. But I'll allow you to judge. It comes from us from a participant of 8 at the Table. And when you see her, you'll recognize who she is, Danny Deuces. Let's see what she has to say in regards to what should be done before a couple decides that they're going to get married. Let's check the video out and see what we can learn.
I believe that every woman should cheat on their boyfriend or their partner before they get married. You cheat on him because you need to know, sis. You need to know if this man really loves you. If you cheat on him and he doesn't leave you and he stays with you, he still want to be with you, he still want to build with you, he still want you to have his kids, he still want to pay your rent, you got yourself a winner. Because you need to know if this man...
And in most cases, he's not going to want to do any of that. Let's make this clear now. I don't want it to be any delusion. If you're trying to establish whether or not this man is a keeper, this is not the way to do it. Wow. Even I'm shocked. Let's keep going.
Is loyal. Is he going to stand behind you for better or for worse? You need to know these things. When things get hard, is he going to be there? You need to know if this man can forgive and forget. Most women cheat before they get married anyways, let's be honest. And most men be lying anyways. You need to know if y'all can hold each other down.
Wow. So, we're going to build this argument upon 2 false suppositions, right? So, the fact that men lie, in her experience, and that women cheat, in her experience, is the foundation of why she's telling you that you need to cheat before you get married so that you can make sure that your partner, your future husband, is loyal. You need to make sure that he can stand with you, not behind you, because that's not the role of men. That's not what we do. He can stand with you and make sure that you're okay through difficult circumstances and situations. I'm going to say it again. This is not the way to do that. It's not. Let's let her finish up. Come on.
When things get hard, and I'm cheating, don't ever stop a man from loving me. For real, for real. You're not going to stop loving me because I cheated. And I'm not going to stop loving you because you cheated. We're going to figure this shit out together.
Okay. To give you a little bit of background, as I mentioned in the beginning, Danny Deuces is famous for the YouTube platform 8 at the Table. Some very, very in-depth conversations going on over there. It's not for the light-hearted now. It's pretty rough. They get into some situations and some conversations that are, yeah, you better be grown if you're going to go over there. But now, one thing about her background is that she's also a comedian. At one point she was. I don't know if she still is now. And so I'm hoping that this was something that was for comedic effect. I'm hoping that this is not real advice, because if it is, it's a surefire recipe to destroy everything that you have built if you're about to get married. If you have a fiance and you have an engagement ring and y'all have been making plans, y'all picked out colors, cakes, things of that sort, get ready to tear all those things up, tear them to pieces. That's if you decide to do this, because there are better ways to test to see if this person that you're with is a loyal individual. As a matter of fact, you should have been looking at that from the beginning. Okay, when you all decided to become exclusive, because really you shouldn't be dating if you're not dating with the intention of getting married. That's what dating was all about, right? So what you're doing, you're looking for qualities, you're looking for things about this particular person that lend themselves toward being your partner in a long-term committed relationship, namely marriage. And so if you have to resort to nefarious means to find out whether or not this man is loyal, then y'all should not be together. You shouldn't. By the time that you reach the point of engagement, you should be satisfied in your mind that this is a person that you can wake up to every morning and look in their face. You should already have established that. So why resort to cheating in order to see if someone is going to be loyal? Now, in my particular opinion, if an individual finds out that their spouse or their potential spouse has been unfaithful, it is their prerogative to choose whatever they want to do. But let me put things into perspective for you. This is a situation where a person intentionally goes out, finds someone to cheat with to test whether or not you are an individual who is willing to work things out and to be loyal. But they did it intentionally. This was something they set out to do from the beginning, right? Maybe from the beginning of when you all got serious. But Daniel Deuces is saying do it before you get married. And as I mentioned, she built it upon the supposition that by nature everyone is unfaithful, right? By nature everyone is dishonest. And that's a premise that I don't agree with. I don't agree with it. I don't agree. I believe that every individual has the ability to be faithful to obligations that they have taken upon themselves. Now, I know this sounds very preachy. I know it does. But I believe that. I believe that that's one of the bases for this particular channel. It's because I believe that as men, we have the ability to gather the moral fiber that we need to be individuals in society who are accountable for our actions. We're disciplined. And we're doing things that really make a difference. And what we choose to do affects everyone around us for the better. So I just cannot go with a premise that everyone is looking at a situation to figure out how that they can be dishonest, to cheat, to lie. I just don't believe it. Now that may be her experience. I can't discount it, as I mentioned, because she's speaking from what she's seen. And I honestly think she ought to expose herself to a better caliber of man if this is the only thing she's seen in the men around her. Final thoughts. If you are contemplating marriage, if you are engaged, matter of fact, if your wedding is a couple of weeks out, do not do this. Don't do it. This is a sure way to end up by yourself. Your marriage, your relationship should be based on honesty. Sometimes honesty can hurt, but it's for the best. It should be based on honesty and loyalty. It should be based on the things that will help you to have a bright future. Don't base your long-term committed relationships on things that are dishonest, on infidelity, on cheating. You're going to reap what you sow. Believe me, you're going to reap what you sow. So please, as always, man, like, comment, and subscribe. Be easy.